What is going on, everyone? We're back again with another video. In today's video, we are back on the Rockies franchise. As you guys can take a look right here, we are 59-38 heading on into the rest of this season. I'm confident in this squad to get us to the postseason and where we need to be. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to run this team. Probably going to rock with my medical changes to it, but nothing crazy. As we get headed into the rest of this season, we're going to sim through the rest of July, and then we're going to see where this team stands. If anything crazy comes up, I'll definitely mention it, and then we obviously got to sign our draft picks, so definitely excited about that. All right, here we are signing our draft picks. Our first round draft pick looks horrible, by the way. If I had to be all the way honest with you, he looks pretty trash, but I'll just give him what he wants. He's decided to sign. I mean, he looks horrible, so yeah, not expecting much out of him, to be honest. We could offer him a contract, our second round pick. Let's just offer him the middle. I always kind of give them what they want, to be honest, just because we have the money for it, and it's just like extra money that kind of flows, so it's nothing really crazy in my opinion. And then we also have some contract extensions that we have to get into, because I want to re-sign a couple of these guys in here, some of our main guys that we kind of want for the upcoming season. So definitely gonna spend a lot of time in these screens in just a little minute. But my original offer to Soto was 3 years at 36. He only wants 24, so we can actually save a lot of money right here. We're going with a 3-year contract on this one. He wants more about the length, so we could definitely do that. Make it 4 at 100. Increase the salary, continue these notifications. So yeah, it's pretty interesting doing this. I mean, we're definitely gonna save a lot of money on Juan Soto, to be honest. So we got him at 36, so now we get him at like 25 right there on the board. So that's Juan Soto's new contract with us. All right, for Ryan Heasley, I'm gonna go at a 1 year at 9.6. He wants a few more years, which is kind of my problem. So I will go 2, but I'm lowering his money, to be honest, because I don't think he's worth a lot. Try to get these guys at the lowest I can get him. 17.8 million for 2 years. So we got him at kind of a steal compared to what we were paying him last time. So the contract extensions are where you could save a lot of money. I'm telling you, you can really save a lot of money. But yeah, I mean, he's always good trade bait if he's not pitching well, but this guy's been really good. He's going down overall a little bit, but in my opinion, I think it's going to be worth it with these stats. These ERA, 3.15 ERA this season, been really solid in that bullpen, so I definitely think it's worth it to sign him for another 2 seasons right here. All right, we're giving Tovar a 1 year at 3.8. He had arbitration next season, but I'd rather just get him signed. I don't really like bringing guys in arbitration, to be all the way honest with that. So that's what we're going to do on him. All right, Jason Dominguez, I want to lock up. We're going to go 3 years at 6 million, paying him 2 mil for a couple seasons. He's still got arbitration. Like I said, I like getting these guys locked up long term than going through that. It's really annoying, in my personal opinion, to go through that. So yeah, that's what we're going to do for him, because I do see him with this team moving forward, to be honest. Now, CJ Abrams is the question mark with our squad. You know, if we take a look at our team, we got a lot of interesting spots, you know what I'm saying? So it's going to kind of be hard for him. If we go to our shortstop category for this team, obviously he could play second base, you know, we have that option. But at second base, we still have Brendan Rodgers for that next season as well. So, you know, that's something to keep in mind as well. And then if we look at the whole outfield in general, we have a ton of guys that we could use. With Fernandez, he's been playing there all season. Sean was with our team last season as well. He's currently in AAA. We have Jason Dominguez here now, who's been playing really good. And then we still have Nolan Jones, Juan Soto, and then we have Veen and Beck we could both call up. So CJ Abrams on our team might be his last season. I do want to keep him, though. I don't really want to trade him just because he's a good player. But I think I'm not going to extend him right now. I kind of want to wait in the offseason to see what we have on him. We also got a guy like Amira Moore who could come up as well, who's, you know, doing really good, and his stats are rapidly going up. So we have a guy like that in the system as well. So Abrams is going to have an interesting spot for us right now. Not really sure where I'm going to put him moving forward, but then we got a guy like Matt Mervs. I really do like Matt Mervs on our team a lot. I'm going to give him the 1 year at 2.5, to be honest. I really like him as a player. Interesting spot on our team right now with everyone. We got a lot of good players on this team. Obviously, the first base position, he's really our best option, but then the Nolan Jones thing that he could play first base over here just really helps us out a lot in moving our guys around and stuff like that. So that's kind of why he's over there, and he's signed for at least another 1 season. So yeah, definitely, you know, it's interesting to look at a couple of these players and where they're going to play and stuff, just because kind of got this team pretty solid with positions. But there's a couple guys that we just need to keep for depth and stuff like that, and just in case we need them if someone, you know, get a crazy injury or something like that. Now, Max Fried, I don't think I'm going to give him the contract extension yet. If we look at the last 3 seasons he had with our team, he's got a lot of innings with us, right? He's got a lot of innings with us. He did get injured in 26, which is unfortunate. But he's had a lot of innings with us, and I think he's been solid. We look at the ERAs. This is his worst ERA season he's had pretty much in his whole career. You know, if you take a look at all the other careers, he's had worst ERA in his career. So 33 years old, you know, going down a lot of attributes. I don't think I'm going to give him the contract extension right now. I think we can find a better pitcher out there as well. And he is getting old, so that's another reason as well. I don't really want to sign him. I'm going to keep him, though. I'm not going to trade him. So I think Fried and Abrams I'm not going to sign right now. If we go to Kevin Kelly, he's been performing really well in this bullpen. I mean, he's been one of our best pickups, I think, that we've had in a while. He still pitched a decent amount of innings, as you guys can see, and then the ERAs are just really solid. One of the best in his careers when he was with our team. So it'd be kind of stupid for me not to kind of re-sign him. So I think I'm going to give him a 2-year deal on this one. I think I'm going to go 2-year. And we're going to give him exactly what he wants. That's kind of what I'm going to go. He's been really solid for us. I'm really in love with Kevin Kelly over there. Joe Buckford, he's also been having an insane season with us. I mean, look at that ERA. 1.36 with us. Absolutely insane season. I know he's pitched, not as many innings as last season, obviously, but he's going to have a better season this year, 100%. So I definitely want to give him another 1-year contract. We gave him 1.9 last year. So I think I'm going to give him the $2 million this year. I think he deserves it. Wants a little bit longer contract. That's kind of the problem with this. If I give him a 2, he could be trade bait, which we're going to just do to sign him, I think. But we're going to continue the sim with signing our draft picks once again. Let's offer these contracts. I'll give him what he wants. He should sign. Boom, there we go. He's going to get in there and sign that contract. We're going to advance on this over here. As we get closer to this trade deadline, the Rangers acquired Alek Manoah from the Blue Jays. And a pretty crazy offer right here. He's obviously been good in this timeline. Let's be honest, 90 overall, pitching pretty well with that 3.38 ERA. I'm gonna sign one of our draft picks right there to his contract, and then we have all 3 guys up here. So probably gonna sign all those guys. We'll see if they're any good once again. All right, so our 3rd round has decided to decline with us, so we will not be picking him up to our team. We're obviously just gonna offer the max. He's decided to sign with us, and the last guy we got almost exactly. When he's decided to decline. So we missed out on 2 picks, which is whatever, honestly. Not really too worried about that. I don't think a lot of these guys were really good, to be honest. Well, then that concludes our July right there. We are 69 and 44, 9.5 games in front. So definitely very solid on that. If we take a look at our draft picks right here, not really what we want to see on this. We got these guys obviously unknown. They didn't sign. Best is an AV overall with this starting pitcher. So that's kind of what we got, but just not really good overall with our draft picks. I'm really struggling on the draft side of this game. I mean, I think we could tell this kid might actually be kind of good, that starting pitcher. But yeah, it just hasn't been good drafting wise. He's got a lot of contact, by the way, for him. But yeah, I definitely need help on the drafting side. All right, so there it is. We passed the 81 win mark to have a positive season. So there we go. We got some of the eliminations right here on our screen. We're 81 and 51 at this point. Once again, the Cubs and Reds have been battling. The Reds are finally up here, damn. So we might have to face Will Smith in the playoffs again. Might be kind of scary moving forward. And then the Braves are obviously 71 wins. So me and the Reds should get that 1st round pick, or that 1st round bye, excuse me. But it's not going to be close. So definitely got to lock in for these last couple of months right here, and try to have a good rest of the season in August and September. So there we have our August right there. We go 85 and 54 in this month. We had a couple good wins. Lost this series to the Cardinals, which is kind of unfortunate, but winning mostly every series we had, which was pretty good. So definitely a positive on that note. And obviously heading into September, we get the September call-ups now. Ladies and gentlemen, it is that time. We are going to officially call up Zach Veen to the squad right now. He's been a long time coming, I know, so we're going to call him up. Jordan Beck has also been performing really well in AAA, by the way, betting at 286. But I do want to give Veen the first opportunity because he is the higher overall right now. So I think we're going to call back up Jose Reyes. Had a really good stint when he was with this team initially. We can obviously take a look right here. He had a 1.84 in about 15 innings. So pretty solid first overall. Going to call these guys up and put them in and kind of see how we do. So here's the big switch to the roster. Since Nolan Jones is still injured for this week, we're going to try Zach Veen for this week in that DH position. So this is the squad we have. We got Matt Mervis batting 3rd actually for our team. There's a monster game from Zach Veen we found. He goes 3 for 4 with an RBI right here. So very solid in these games. Kind of just checking the box score, kind of seeing how he's doing. It's at a 357. He's got a lot of hits on the board right now. So definitely a solid piece over here. The whole team's just playing really well. So definitely a good player. I'm going to be putting Matt Mervis to the bench as we continue with our Zach Veen experiment because it's going really well, as we can tell right now through these games. And we've just been playing some good baseball, and this team is built once again for a championship. I said that multiple times as we are in the last couple weeks of this season. We have clinched our division, which I'm not really surprised about. That's what we want to see right there. I mean, our division was pretty, not really the best, honestly. These guys were really struggling. The Dodgers, best team. Diamondbacks were okay. Able to get back into that postseason as we predicted. Now we're just kind of fighting for what kind of seed we get between the Reds and us. So that's kind of what we're looking for as we move forward. But once again, we should have that 1st round bye locked in for the postseason, which is definitely excited. So here we have it. Our AAA team, 82-68, has won the division and will be in the postseason. And our AA Yard Goats are also in the postseason. So once again, all the organization are making the postseason, as we can take a look right here with both of our teams. So we got a wild card to play in AAA, and then the AA got the 5-game series. So that's definitely exciting. We're still hunting for that 100-win season with the Rockies right now. All right, here we go on the AAA side. Big game coming up for us. Do we win it? We do win it. We have won the Pacific Coast Championship game, and we'll be taking on the Knights right here. So there we go. We could take a look at the box score of this one. Some of our guys obviously playing really solid. Jordan Beck 2 for 4. That's what we want to see right there. Jameson Hanna 1 for 3 in that big game, and a couple guys just coming on through across the board. We can take a look at the pitching right now. Absolutely insane performance from just Chris Well. Only gave 1 run in 7 innings. So definitely a solid game from the AAA squad. So the first game of the AA series starts right there with that first win right there. We do take the loss in the MLB, unfortunately, but it doesn't really matter long term. If we take a look at these box scores that we have, definitely a solid squad we got in AA. I'm really happy with this team. 3 for 5 for Vladimir Restavero, or Restavio, or however you say his name. Absolutely insane from him. AJ Lewis, another prospect that we have, 1 for 4 for him. So definitely excited. If we take a look at the pitching side on this one, the pitching's been absolutely incredible from the boys right here. How do you pronounce these names? I can't pronounce names, guys. I'm going to be all the way honest. I can't pronounce them. Absolutely insane performance. 7 innings, only giving up that 1 run. So definitely a good performance across the board right there. We got a big game in AAA. Let's cover this one first, as we do win the national title for the AAA team. Probably only a 1-game series. I thought it was like an actual series, but I guess not. Kind of weird. I don't know what's going on with that. But a big hitting game from the boys. 13 hits on this one. Everyone on the board except for our catcher right there. Jordan Beck, 2 for 4 right there. Sean, dude, look at Sean. 3 for 5 in that championship game. Absolutely phenomenal. That's what you want to see from those guys. Definitely got to think about those guys moving forward next year, showing up in the championship. Peter LeVamp, who I've thought about calling up, actually does pretty good. Only lets up 2 runs in those 5 innings, and bullpen stays strong over there. If we take a look at the Yard Goats side, we do end up losing this game, unfortunately. We still got this series for the Yard Goats. Do we end up winning it? We do not. We end up losing it. MLB, we end up winning. We're 1 game away from 100. We do win that last game of that series at home, which is exciting. In the MLB, we come up with the loss. It is the last game to get 100 wins on the board. Do we do it? We do not do it, and we've been eliminated from the playoffs. Oh! Well, congratulations. The Rockies have finished the season 99-63 and have won their division. We'll be taking on the winner of the wild card playoff game. Man, that is annoying, man. I thought we had the 100-win season. In AA, we do choke that lead that we kind of had. You know, we go up 1-0, lose the next 2. We win that last game, and we just don't have it from the boys in AA. So kind of unfortunate right there. Not what you want to see out of the organization, but there you have it. We will be victorious in this one, as we can look at the playoff bracket. So here's the playoff bracket we got moving forward. We are the first seed, which you want to see. The Reds come in second place, and we have the Cubs. We play the winner of the Cubs and Dodgers, man. So we'll see how that series goes. On the other side, Atlanta versus Philadelphia. So very interesting. We do have the Twins and Astros getting that first round bye. Those teams look by far the best squads over in the American League. Then Baltimore wins that AL East, taking on the Yankees, and Cleveland takes on Seattle. We take a look at our league leaders right here. Jordan Montgomery wins the league in shutouts at 5. And then we have CJ Abrams in stolen bases at 56. I mean, that's actually insane. And then Nolan Jones win slugging percentage for right fielders. That's actually insane. Hold on, we gotta go to stolen bases real quick. 56 is just crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's insane. 56. The next is 31 by Horner and Kim. The American League is 44 by Castro. So absolutely insane by, absolutely insane by CJ Abrams on this side. If we take a look at our awards, the only awards we have is the Hank Aaron Award from Nolan Jones. So definitely exciting on that aspect of it. We got Ronald Acuna winning that MVP. Soto was in the conversation for a little bit, which is pretty sick. Zach Gallen was close to that Cy Young Award, 18-8 with a 3.27 ERA, which is pretty insane with 180 strikeouts. So definitely a solid player right there. Almost won the batting title with Nolan Jones, which is unfortunate. But as we kind of take a look through these awards right here, kind of go through it. Hank Aaron Award, obviously won by Nolan Jones, but I don't think we had anyone else really in these topics. We got all the Gold Gloves and hitting awards, which, it's whatever. We have Tovar winning the shortstop Gold Glove Award, 1,000 fielding percentage, which is pretty insane at 208 putouts. So really good job by him over there. Fernandez in that conversation for left field, Nolan Jones in that conversation for right field. as we continue to take a look. I don't think anyone else from our team won a batting title at all. Silver Slugger Award for Juan Soto, wins it back-to-back years. Nolan Jones with another Silver Slugging Award. We've been dominating those Silver Slugging Awards over there, so definitely exciting through that series. We do play the Cubs, so this will be an interesting series that we have on our hands as we take back a look at the bracket. As we see, Seattle has beat Cleveland 2-0, or 2-1, excuse me, and the Yankees have beat Baltimore 2-0 as well. So definitely interesting on that side. Cleveland knocked out, pretty surprising. They've gone to that World Series in this franchise before on that American League, so definitely interesting on that side. I think the Twins lost to the Cubs in last year's World Series. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. But if you look at World Series winner through our franchise, it's been the Braves, Cubs. So those are the three winners going into this year 4. The Braves do get knocked out by the Phillies, so the Phillies take on the Reds, and then the Cubs beat the Dodgers. So, you know, another battle between us and the Cubs, man. We obviously lost it last year. Let's try to make it different in this year. But that is our year 4, year right there. That's the year, for the regular season at least. But if you guys are excited for that series, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. That'll be in the next episode of our Rockies franchise in year 4 of 2027. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, everyone.